It's that time of year, now you think about spring planting, so what we have now is just a small selection of spring bulbs which are ready for planting now. People always say, when can I plant them? Now is the time to plant your spring bulbs. Now we have a selection here. First up I have is the Narcissus, or better known as Daffodils, and probably the number one selling bulb for spring flowering. And contrary to what people think, they only come in yellow, they come in different colours. Here you can have them in white, and you can also get them in two tones, oranges and yellow. So really is one of the best spring bulbs you can plant. And they'll start flowering from late February right through until April. Here we have a small bowl, what we're going to use for planted daffodils. A nice bowl, only small, so it's ideal to go on the patio, or you can put it on the table. It looks great in the spring. So additionally, you can add it to your garden, move the colour around. And so what you do for the little bowl is put in some free drained gravel, so broken crockery or gravel, because daffodils like it nice free draining. Then fill it up with compost, place your bulbs into the compost, then fill them in, and then cover them over with a layer of compost. And then literally just water it and leave it alone, and nature will look after it till next spring. Next up we have the tulips, often associated with Amsterdam. They like the really nice sandy soil, again do fantastic in borders and in pots, and they come in many different colours, as you can see, from yellows, reds, every colour you can think, and here's a beautiful purple one. Now, I picked a beautiful tulip, it's called Queen of the Night, really dark purple, and again it's really striking foliage, so good contrast against the yellows in a pot. So I picked a nice medium-sized bowl, going to put in some broken crockery or gravel in the bottom, so good drainage, because tulips really love a nice free draining soil. Then a half fill it with compost, and then place the tulips into the bottom. I tend to cram them, put as many as you can, so when they do flower, it'll be a wow effect. So cover over the compost then, and then just water it and leave it alone, and nature will look after it then. And finally we have this one, is what we call the Allium. The flowers usually around late May, and they're beautiful purple flowers. Again, they come in whites and shades of purple, and again, even when they've gone over flower, they're really architectural structural flowers. What I've chosen here is the purple Alliums. Again, they come in all different shades and different sizes. They really can get size of footballs. They're that big in the different varieties that we have. And again, they really love a free draining soil. So again, I'm going to put them in a pot again to create a wow. And so again, make sure you have your broken crockery or your gravel in the bottom, half fill it with compost, and place your bulbs there. And again, space the bulbs out with the Alliums, because depending on the size of the head, you want to give them room to grow. And again, when they're finished flowering, don't destroy them away, because they really look attractive to flower heads, and you can also dry the flower heads.